WisdomWolf pack. I can't believe I'm putting myself through this again. It is 3 a.m. my guy. It's 3 a.m. Everyone's asleep. We got top 10 scary videos to prove you're brave. I'm not brave. I'm not brave. Let's do this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
A scenic bike ride is a fantastic way to get the adrenaline pumping, but when these guys swooped around the trail they were on, they sensed something wasn't quite right, and their suspicions were proved correct when they watched the footage back.
Why would you even be driving? Why would you be driving a bike at night? And you people be doing it's your fault. I blame you.
You could argue that it is some branches amalgamating into a strange shape and tricking our eyes. But since when did branches have eyes, faces, and veils? The guys saw this and, ignoring the chills down their spines, headed back out to the same spot to see if they could catch it once more.
Wait, he went back to the same spot. Now, whatever happens to you, take it. You the boss. You are the bravest. Sure.
Acá está en árbol en medio del sendero.
Dicen que este puede ser, pero no creo, A ver, hazte un poquito para allá. Adelante, hijo. No, pues no se ve nada, ¿no? ¿Será este árbol? ¿Qué dicen?
There was nothing there but a tree. We don't know where this video is taken exactly, so we can't look into any legends or reports of that trail. But one thing is for certain, we wouldn't be biking down there anytime soon if we were there.
Whoa, no, nah.
Found
Nah. Oh, thank you for the advertising.
On a creepy video you'd like us to feature, send us the link on Facebook, Twitter or Instagram at GoosePimplesYT. Also, if you enjoy scary videos like this, subscribe and click the bell icon to get a notification every time we upload a new one. Number 9. Under the Bridge. There are so many urban legends about strange humanoid figures, from the rake to all manner of skinwalkers. It's enough to petrify anyone into triple checking all their locks at night. But that isn't enough to keep yourself safe if you're anything like this guy, and your idea of fun is exploring the back rooms.
I like the way he said your idea of fun is exploring, because some people be having some weird ideas of fun. They want to do the... Nah. Oh, you're right.
If you missed it, don't worry. It's pretty hard to spot. So let's slow it down and zoom in. There aren't really any defining features we can see in the split second the figure shows itself. We can't blame the guy, because if we thought some half-human, half-paranormal punch in the face was after us from under a bridge, we would be running for our lives too. But the problem here is that this could have been absolutely anything. We can make out arms and some sort of torso, but for all we know it could have been a homeless person.
Or it could have been a branch. It could have been a branch, bro.
Or does this video prove the age-old legend of the troll under the bridge? Maybe it does. What do you think?
There's
Paranormal
truth to a lot of legends,
something
bro.
else? Let us know. Number 8. Space Odyssey. Being an astronomer, you could find all sorts in outer space. It could be alien life, several new galaxies, or weird red lights. At least that's what this amateur astronomer discovered traversing the surface of the moon.
Bro. Oh, it is shining light. Yo, at this point, if you do not believe in the extraterrestrial, you're doing yourself. It's like, bro, like, think about probability, possibilities, and all that, bro. Like, nah. They don't put headlights on.
Over on the They Did the Math subreddit, they figured out that if this object were real, it would measure 33 miles across and could be moving at over 118,000 miles per hour across the surface of the moon. And last time we checked, there weren't any glowing red satellites shaped like pyramids.
And they didn't put headlights on
Although as
rockets.
creepy as it looks at first glance, some suspicious things about it might leave you questioning the authenticity of this phenomenon. Another amateur astronomer mentioned that the actual video itself doesn't make sense since the moon was in its 50% phase. But there were no shadows in the craters as if the moon was in its full phase. The frame rate of the red light and the atmospheric haze is also completely mismatched according to another amateur astronomer. The red light has a clean edge and is nowhere near as pixelated as the rest of the video. There is also one more elephant in the room. Millions of people, including NASA themselves, monitor the moon every day like clockwork. Surely, if this video were truly showing some kind of alien spacecraft, this video would have been all over the news and we would all know about it. However, this video was...
stand by my stuff. You know, that might have not been... Now that he says it, it makes sense in my head, but I mean, deep it though. I still stand with my sense that aliens are real. Like, they are 100%, like, bruh. There is no possible way in a universe that is growing at the speed of light per second. It is expanding at the speed of light per second. It is already so big, light years across. We are the only life form. Please be for real. Please be for real. In all this space, quite literally, we are the only people. We are the only life form that nah, come on, man. Please be for real.
It was also reported on multiple other subreddits where many left comments saying how shocked they were with how real this footage looks. But what is your take on this one? Is this a little bit of video manipulation? Or are we seeing 2001: A Space Odyssey playing out in real life?
It could be manipulation, bro. Now that they say, NASA would have been able to pick it up, but they might not say it too. You feel me?
The deep, dark depths of a random tunnel never really promise any nice surprises at the end. And yet, people still go cavorting down them. This supposed photographer managed to get himself into a right state when he saw what was following just behind him.
Oh, behind it.
Without a domain, your website is invisible. With hosting your domains, you are in business. Every website needs a good name. The video platform you watch.
Behind him. I swear. Okay. You are in a tunnel. And then you see something behind, I will just die. I'll faint in the spot because nah. What do you want to do? He's still going inside though. Audacity. Audacity.
According to the video, this footage was found on a smartphone that had been left behind somewhere near the tunnel, and it was
They found his phone. What about the dude?
the last video the owner captured before he took his last breath. If you do a little bit of digging, you will find a video from the same channel that shows two guys exploring that very place.
全く同じ景色やね。これね、ここや。見た見た。でこのトンネルまでは Google マップで Google Earth で通れるよストリート。いやここストリートビューで通れんやったら見つけれんやったよね。
Why are you exploring, bro? Nah, look. Kinda looks cleaner than when the other.
It is sandwiched between some very busy motorways and expressways in Japan, and is surrounded by mostly scrapyards according to them. As creepy as this is, it gives no details on the figure we saw in the last video, considering it was so still and we only saw it for a split second. No idea what it could be. But there is one thing that sets us on edge about it. When the guys were exploring the tunnel a few days after finding the video, they stumbled upon a broken umbrella that had been cast aside.
What significance is that?
Which is the same umbrella the guy dropped as he ran away in the original video. So we have someone's last...
Wait, he went to explore a spooky cave, bro. I got goosebumps running down my spine. He went to explore a cave. A hole in the ground, not even a hole. And he went with an umbrella. My guy, how you do yourself?
Moments caught on camera. The last thing they saw was a weird shadow figure, and the umbrella they were holding was still lying crumpled where they dropped it. Could this video be real? Did that shadow, whatever it was, take someone's life? Number 6. Babysitter. Anybody with kids will tell you that you know something is up when the house goes quiet. So when the noise stopped in this woman's house, she snuck over to check on her son with her camera, praying to all the saints that her son was reading, rather than covering the room in baby powder. But instead of catching him bouncing off the walls, she caught something much worse.
John!
Oh, they gone. They gone, bro. I mean, go check on your baby. When you will have things like this, when you will have things like a skeleton sitting down in your door, why won't things like this happen? Eh?
Who or what the hell was that? And more importantly, why would it be peeking through the toddler's window? Are they being stalked by a skinwalker, a ghost, or worse, peeping Tom from down the road?
What's worse?
What a creep. Number 5. Sticky fingers. Kids wander around touching all sorts of stuff they shouldn't be touching, and you can usually tell it was them by looking at those sticky little handprints. This is what YouTuber Skateboard Chris found on his drum cymbal, except he doesn't have any kids.
With over 1 million job opportunities nationwide, working in Canada presents more opportunities than ever. With NDC, you can find out.
And just to be clear, there's no air, there's nothing on right now. Shut.
An object in motion will stay in motion unless acted upon by an external force. Remember that. If it's not in motion, it will remain like that until acted upon, bro.
Tiny.
The two-way recording is the freakiest thing, because while he could have attached some kind of wire to the cymbal, how would he have cheated tiny child-sized handprints in the dust without us seeing anything? Unless something otherworldly did smack it. But alongside smacking the drums and leaving prints, this supposed spirit also enjoys fiddling with the Christmas decorations.
Oh shit. Bruh, I think we should move now. Move out of the house. What are you still doing there recording for? Oh, no, I keep looking back, bro. Cause my...
One thing that never lies is the reaction of an animal, and both those dogs were not happy. How did the picture shift so smoothly? After months of this sort of activity running rampant, he managed to finally capture some ghostly audio. Listen real close.
But
It
wait,
sounds
why was he recording though? Why was the camera set up? It's almost like he knew stuff was gonna go down.
like a kid talking. According to Chris's wife, she thought it said, "Hey Chris." Is this the tiny ghostly perpetrator who touched the drums? Probably, considering in this next clip it appeared to be looking for games on Chris's phone.
Bro, nigga, move! Who's there with parents or some stuff? Nah. Like,
This is
not
creepy,
good for faith.
but for argument's sake, if this video is real, the signs are leaning towards this being the playful spirit of a child. This is further justified by the next clip, because what do kids love to do on chairs? Swing on them. And that's exactly what he caught.
but why is bro recording everything, bro? Like, how does he have footage of everything?
When he went to watch the footage, he checked and there was nothing sharp that he could have sat on. While he always could have just sat down funny and put pressure on his leg or something, you can't deny that it looks like something pulled his back end. With the whole house seemingly under the rule of a terrifying ghostly toddler, Chris wants nothing more than to be able to kick back and relax. But in a house with kids, real or metaphysical, that's never an option.
It's almost like you're enjoying this.
We
It's almost
featured
like you're
Chris on the
enjoying
channel
this at this
last year,
point.
but that was before he posted pictures of the house. Pictures he found online, took before he bought it. And boy, did it make some sense.
So I was going through spice samples and I found this.
I don't get it. Oh.
Were just really religious, but they were doing that out of a love for Christianity. Or were all the crucifixes a desperate attempt to ward off whatever spirits Chris is now dealing with? If it is the latter, he should probably follow in their footsteps, because something keeps on messing with
Well, it only works if you believe in it, you feel me?
all his house cams.
I don't know what to do, y'all.
Ready to connect.
This is all it keeps doing. I try to connect them. What ain't doing, Dougie? So, what you doing up there? But yeah, this is all it keeps doing. I've been trying to get it connected and stuff, but it won't do anything.
Again, camera issues are pretty common, but he says he used to be an electric service and product manager. so he knows how to fix tech, and nothing is working. So, what keeps shutting them down? It's a pretty widespread theory that spirits can mess with video and audio interfaces. Could that be what's happening here? After another few ghostly experiences,
The camera's not working. It just won't. When it says there's a video or motion, when I go to view the video, it's just a black screen, so I don't know what to,
Yo.
Chris decided to do the one thing he almost definitely shouldn't have done, and whipped out a Ouija board. And he ended up catching even
Nah, look, at this point I'm tired of you.
more
I'm
EVP
tired of Chris.
audio amongst some disembodied
Chris
tapping.
should leave the house, bro.
I heard it, but I didn't see it.
I notice how his wife is never in any of these videos. The wife have probably left him, bro.
I still hear it.
Chris is just asking for it at this point. Chris is asking for it at this point, bro. I promise you, Chris.
Everybody's like, oh, it's the hutch. It's the hutch.
Yeah, bruh.
If you look at the tripod, there's a cord wrapped around the top that is swinging and bashing against it, causing the tapping noise. How could it be swinging that hard when nobody was even close to it? And what knocked it over?
Hutch.
The audio is what takes the cake with this though. Have a good listen.
Stop making it loud now.
Everybody's like, oh, it's the hutch. It's the hutch.
Quite a few commenters said that they heard the words "get out" whispered. But what did you hear? After that, Chris fell on hard times and went to stay at his parents' house.
Oh, now you went to say, oh, why did you just do that from the get-go? You feel me? Like, what are you stressing yourself being in this kind of a situation for? When you got places to go, bruh, nah. You do it to yourself,
It looks like something
bro.
followed him.
If you are a KDP low content publisher and you want to have months like this, and this, then one thing you got to become really, really good at is niche research. You got to be able to spot an idea.
She might just miss him. She might just miss him though.
Dogs are as much cute as they are weird, and sometimes do things we can't explain. But the fact she's looking directly at the mural suggests she sees something we don't. Did the spirit in his home latch onto him, or is there another spirit lurking in his parents' house, waiting for him to start recording?
Only him. Only him.
Chris has captured plenty of brilliant paranormal footage over the years, so check out his channel, Skateboard Chris, on YouTube to watch it all. Number 4. Beam me up, Scott. If you enjoyed our latest video, here's a little more alien footage to get you thinking about dusting off that tinfoil hat.
Yes?
Just a pre-warning, this isn't a scene from Star Trek.
What happened? Oh, Broski ran. Broski took off. They beamed hope now. Look, these are the kind of videos that like spread false propaganda. Like, if aliens exist, I'm pretty sure they are not beaming
If this
people
is
up,
real,
bro.
then this is the best proof of alien abductions the world has ever seen. Sure, the video could so easily be edited, The person just despawns and spawns back again by the looks of it.
If they have
Did Scotty beam
why would they
up,
give him
or
back?
have the ones up there been playing too much World of Warcraft? What do you think?
No need to beam me up, sir. The situation is under control.
Sure.
Number 3. Weird looking dog.
What's your
The history of
problem with dogs?
cryptids is unfathomably rich. Almost every horrible murderous creature you could imagine in the deepest depths of your mind is probably a real-life cryptid according to the narrative around it. So when this guy started hearing his worst nightmare following him out on his walks, he pressed record in hopes it would prove he was just imagining things. Unfortunately, it was all as real as it gets.
What you mean weird, bro? That sounds like a shit. What are you even doing in this kind of a place, bro? Yo, guys, stress me out. Stress me out, bro. Stress me out, bro. Stress me out too much, bro. Whoa. Hey.
What the hell is that? We only got a glimpse of whatever the hell that was.
a dude.
And while there's still always
That's
the
a
chance
guy.
this was a dog who managed to get up to the roof of the barn, something about the video just doesn't sit right.
That's not a
Especially
dog,
when
that's
these
a
are the
dude.
noises it makes.
Maybe it's a dude being a dog. You know, a lot of things been happening lately. What are you doing here? Oh, you should do what you're doing, Joe. What are you doing in the middle? What are you doing right here now? Like at this time, what are you doing here? Like, what is this noise? Hey, don't vex me. You have shiny lights now. He's still the shiny light too.
That doesn't sound like any dog we know about. Number 2. Surprise. Snowy night drives are stressful enough as it is, with all the tyres slipping and impaired vision. But this person had something else to worry about when they saw a figure waiting for them in the middle of the road.
They were waiting for them. Run it over. Fire down. Wait, why is this? Square. You got me. Square. Square. You got me. Nice one. Nice play. Fucking A. Nice.
Sorry for the jump scare there, but it was so terrifying we couldn't ignore it. There is no backstory for this video. It was posted on a channel that only has 3 videos, including this one, and it has no description. As spooky as it is, it does look like something from a horror film, doesn't it? Somebody in the comments even asked if it was from a film, and the OP liked the comment, suggesting that they don't even know where the clip came from. Do you think this is real footage of a slit-mouthed snow spirit, or some special effects makeup and a really good camera crew? Number 1. Occupied. We all know how frustrating it is when someone keeps trying to get into the bathroom while you're in there, and it seems that this extends to the spirit world, because this invisible figure was not best pleased with being rushed.
Actividad paranormal.
I gotta take a shit. I'm not going to take a fucking shit no more, bro. I promise you, I'm done. I'm done, bro. Let this video finish now.
Me tenés cansado, mostrate.
No one is dead. Of course. Of course no one is dead. Of course. Why not? Of course.
The most interesting part of this video isn't the door handle, it's the shower curtain. Because as we know, doors are quite easy things to manipulate, believe it or not, and the fact that the guy turns the camera away from the door after it opened makes us a little sus. But what the hell was leaning against the shower curtain? We can't spot any jump cuts before he pulls it back, so unless he had some sort of tiny wind machine hidden in the shower, there had to be someone, or something, there. Looks like this guy interrupted the spectral shower time. Hey, here's a playlist full of creepy stuff called...
Bro, fuck it. Nah. You don't even understand how glad I am. I'm gone. Deuces.